Mix Mornings with Bridge and Lehmo. Mix 1011.
It is Mix 1011, Melbourne's Fresh Mix with Bridge and Lehmo for breakfast.
And it is a pleasure to welcome to the show a up-and-coming superstar in the world of music. But last year he was ripped off on American Idol, ripped off. He should have won, but he was the runner-up. Adam Lambert, welcome into the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Great to have you here. And you know what? It's not just me and many others that think you were ripped off last year. The man in charge, Simon Cowell, the man himself believes you should have won American Idol.
Oh, that's so nice.
And he was on the Jay Leno show overnight, and this is exactly what he said when talking about it.
I think sometimes it becomes a popularity competition, and that's what I think happened last year. I mean, I like the winner, but I personally thought Adam should have won as an overall artist.
Wow.
Ah, there we go.
Very cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
Simon.
So, how did you get on with Simon Cowell? Were you buddies?
Well,
throughout
the thing is,
journey?
we don't really get to talk to the judges really that much. I mean, they come up like after the show every week and like kind of shake our hands and say great job, and that's about it.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
Paula didn't have any trouble getting close to the contestants
Well,
a few years back.
Well, and she choreographed a number this year, so we got to work with her one-on-one. And the only time I really got to talk to Simon was right towards the end when he picked a song. You know, that each judge picks a song for the remaining contestants. And that was the first real conversation I had with him. So
Yeah, right.
And he's definitely a lot more friendly than he likes to come across on TV.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly got an image that he wants to maintain.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. You know?
And I get the feeling he's actually kind of a cool guy.
He seemed very cool when I talked to him finally.
Yeah, when you finally spoke with him.
Yeah.
What about since Idol finished? Have you had much contact with him since?
No, actually none at all. I haven't seen him or spoken to him one bit.
Wow, so you really are part of the machine, aren't you? You're just sort of in and out the other end.
Yeah, I mean, he I think a lot of people think that he's one of the producers or people that develops the talent after the show, and that's not the case. So, that's the case for his British counterpart, the X Factor, but not the American version, so...
But not there. So you're 27...
28,
28 now. So what were you doing pre-Idol? I mean, you're a music guy, clearly.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of musical theater my whole life. That was kind of what I was doing to pay the bills, so to speak. I was doing a production of Wicked in Los Angeles. And on the side, I had a band at one point. I was writing with different producers and co-writing with other songwriters, and I was doing underground performances at weird, bizarre rock underground clubs and getting my rocks off that way. So
okay. So did you abandon Wicked to go onto Idol?
Oh yeah.
All right. And are they keen to have you back?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them about it.
Right.
Yeah, I think I had my fill at that point. I've been working for that company for about 4 years on and off, and it was a great job. But I was really eager to make my own art and call my own shots and play myself on stage and not another character for a little while.
Yeah. So you've had enough of the musical theatre?
For now.
I'm
not writing it off. I mean, it's a great way to entertain people.
Yeah. And how's how can you describe the post-Idol journey? Because it must be crazy to go from relative unknown to all of a sudden you're one of the best-known names in America.
It's pretty overwhelming and surreal and fabulous all at the same time. I mean, it's a mix of different things. There was a point where I got really stressed out by it, and then I just had to take a second and, kind of meditate on it and realize that, you know what, this is a dream come true. I get to play dress up and sing for a living now. It's like the most awesome job in the world. I'm meeting amazing people. I'm getting to travel, and it's an adventure. Yeah. I'm loving it.
And speaking of playing dress ups, you mentioned off air that you don't want to wear the same clothes twice. Is that true?
I mean, it's not a rule that I can't, but I don't like to. Sometimes things make the repeat pile,
Right, okay. So what happens once you've worn it once, you take it off, what happens to it? So this jacket you've got on now, and this is going up in the video. I'm going to say you're styling. You really are styling.
Well, this is a radio interview, so I'm wearing stuff that I've worn before.
Because Lehmo, you had your eye on his jacket.
I was eyeing that jacket.
I'm not that uptight about it. It's more like if it's a major, performance on camera, then...
Right. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I can squeeze into the jacket. Certainly the fingerless gloves.
Yeah. These have been around. These have been through it. These are a staple.
And do you have... Lady Gaga clearly had big ideas of what she wanted to be as far as her image was on stage, and now she's able to fulfill all of those dreams. Do you have big ideas that you're now on the path to fulfilling
Yeah.
in that regard.
Well, I think what's so cool is that the further you get into this game, the possibilities become more and more endless, and so your imagination really can like run wild and run free. And I'm really having a great time developing ideas for future videos and kind of reinventing and reinterpreting songs for future performances and just coming up with new ideas. It's amazing.